with you.
What do you suggest a fighter does if they're trying to get into the pro realm of fighting?
The pro realm?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing you have to do, like I always tell young fighters, if you're still in high school, make sure you wrestle. It's important because you can do for free what you'll have to pay for later. But I mean, first and foremost, you just need to find a good facility, like a reputable facility, and one that's connected to a show that can get you good amateur fights or good professional fights eventually. So, assuming that you make it that far, and then just kind of move your career along. So it's just about getting with a good facility, really.
What are the tenets for being a successful MMA fighter?
Wow. You know what? I honestly, surround yourself with smart people, because once you start fighting professionally, and the longer you're in this sport, the more complex it is, and there are more things to actually worry about. And so you get to the point where you have to focus on so many different things that it takes your mind off the fighting. And if you can just maintain a level of focus on just your fighting, and you have the people around you to take care of all the other stuff you need taken care of, it'll greatly improve your chances of making it in this career.
Okay. And you are Rich Franklin.
I am.
You're a UFC champion. You're the ace.
I am.
You're a fighter. Who is the real Rich Franklin outside of that?
I don't know. I like any kind of sport, anything that requires some sort of adrenaline. If I'm not good at it, I'll at least give it a try. But you know, when I'm training for fights, it takes a lot of energy, so I try to do more relaxing things. I'm all about learning stuff. I spend time learning languages, and I'm learning how to play the drums and all that kind of stuff. I spend time reading my Bible. So, you know, and other than that, I'm just your average guy hanging out and doing the things everybody else does.
What do you suggest a fighter does outside of fighting to prepare themselves for the life after fighting?
You're gonna have to be smart with your money. You gotta make important, you know, intelligent financial decisions. What you're gonna do with your money. I see so many guys. They make their paycheck. They get paid, and right away they're not putting the money back they need for taxes and for their management and all that kind of stuff. And by the end of the year, they're behind. They're behind on the things that they needed to pay, because they end up, you know, in this sport, you get a large sum of money at one time, and then there could be a drought for months until you get paid again. And you know, when somebody hands you a lump of cash, it's easy to say, well, I need a new car, so I'm going to buy a new car, or something like that. And you just have to know how to budget your money and make it last throughout the year, depending on what your standard of living is and how much you're making. But you know, just make sure that you're putting the money in the proper places and setting things back, so at the end of the year, you're not getting bit by Uncle Sam.
Okay. And now I'm just going to ask you a few fun questions, just questions
Let's
I want
do
to
that.
know. What is the best fight you've ever watched?
Ever watched? You know, I think one that comes to mind that I've ever watched live was the Frank Trigg Matt Hughes fight. I think it was the third one. I was sitting ringside, and Trigg had kneed Hughes in the groin, and the fight was just almost over. And you know, he had, I think maybe it was a choke. Yeah, he had the rear naked choke sunk in, and Hughes ended up turning around, picking him up, carrying him across the ring, Matt style, slamming him, and it was just really exciting fight to watch. The energy in the audience was unbelievable.
Awesome. All right, these are questions more that I want to know. I think other girls would want to know. What's your favorite cookie?
Cookie?
Cookie. I want to know these
My
goofy
favorite
questions.
cookie?
Yeah. It's a simple question.
Yeah, I'm a chocolate peanut butter guy. So
Okay.
like maybe like a peanut butter cookie with chocolate chips in it.
Okay.
Or a cookie with like Reese's Pieces in it, something
Okay.
like that. But it has to be like slightly undercooked.
You want it doughy.
Yeah, it's got to be
Doughy.
and like I'll eat my cookies. Like I'll take my cookies and I just get a glass of milk and a fork. Like I don't dip them. I just throw them in and then.
Stir it up and pull it out?
No, I just scoop it out with the
Great.
fork.
You eat the cookie out of the glass.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
have to.
All right. What's your favorite type of food?
Sushi.
Sushi?
I could live with sushi.
Awesome. What's your favorite roll?
Well, you know, there's this little restaurant back in my hometown. It's called Soho, and I eat at this place probably 3 or 4 times a week. They have a roll there. It's called a bunker shot, and it has a piece of fresh salmon on top of it with some eel and cucumber on the inside, and then it has the sweet sauce on top. It's a really good roll.
Awesome. All right. Who is your favorite musical artist?
Ooh, it's hard to pick. Like some of my tops, I'm a big Linkin Park fan. I'm a Kid Rock fan.
Awesome.
You know, flip the coin to the more relaxed days. I'm a Bob Marley fan, a Jack Johnson fan. So, and I just don't have like one style of music. You'll sit in my car one day and catch me listen to Frank Sinatra, and then the next day I'll be listening to 50 Cent. So it just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I train to, like when I'm training, like boxing or something, I usually listen to my hip hop, and because a little bit of beat gives you some rhythm and your movement, and then when I'm lifting, I'm usually kind of a hard rock guy, old Metallica and stuff like that.
Awesome deal.
All right, Jessica, we're out of time.
Okay.
But let's do some still shots, guys, real quick, and let Rich get out there. Yeah, you can.
Why did you?
It wasn't a box.
Take a picture of it.
Props.
Props.
He's like, are you gonna hit me? Is that what this
Got
was?
that